Welcome back. Now, Azimio One Kenya leaders on Tuesday called out the government over the withdrawal of the security detail. Equally, on Tuesday evening, Ngina Kenyatta's security was also reportedly withdrawn. While there have been reports that Ngina's security detail has been restored, NTV's spot check could not ascertain the same. Meanwhile, Azimio One Kenya leaders were a no-show in the Wednesday protests. Was their absence related to the security issue? NTV's Sydney Chazima reports.
In our quest to establish whether the security detail at Ngina Kenyatta's residences in Ishaweri and Muthaiga had been restored, we set out first to Ishaweri village in Gatundu constituency in Kiambu County. Along the way, we encounter minimal traffic, a sign perhaps of the effects of the anti-government protests on the transport sector. Just a few meters outside the gates of Case Police Station in Kalimoni area is a roadblock manned by police officers who perhaps were on the lookout for any protesters who had planned to take their displeasure over the ongoing protests to Ngina's doorstep. We finally arrive at Ngina's doorstep. Outside the gates is a sizable group of police officers, some armed with rungus, others with guns. Their vehicle is parked just outside the main gate, indicative that perhaps they had just arrived for their mission to repel possible protests other than guarding the home. Earlier on, our fact-finding mission also took us at Ngina's home in Muthaiga. Here there was the presence of private security officers from KK Security indulging in a chat outside the residence. This equally indicative that indeed government security officers were not present. Reports had emerged that Ngina's security detail had been restored. By the time this report aired, this still could not be ascertained. Yesterday, Azimio leaders castigated the government over the withdrawal of their security.
And the withdrawal of security is part of that development. So Kenyans should not say later that they did not see a dictatorship taken off in the country.
The leaders had vowed to soldier on despite the government's counter-offensive.
We encourage Kenyans to continue picketing, demonstrating, and protesting in their own ways, in their own local areas, as much as they can.
But the leaders gave Wednesday's demos a wide berth. The Azimio leadership had vowed to lead the anti-government protests on Wednesday. But on the first day of the planned three-day protests, the leaders were a no-show, prompting the question, was the withdrawal of their security the reason for their absence? Sydney Chazima, NTV, Nairobi.